Unmute, David. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, not where we want to be, Connor, but 2-1 right now for the London Knights. 19 seconds in the first period. Hello. And I've been saying here, well, that's just kind of a message. I think London said, hope you're ready to play, boys.
Yeah, play ball, because they didn't take long at all to get that started. It was a bit of a mismatch, and such an important goal to get the first one, especially when it's that early. It can suck the life out of the building pretty quick.
Yeah, well, and, if Sarnia had gotten the first goal, this place would have been absolutely lit up.
Pandemonium.
Which would then put the energy in that room. Energy's a big part of this game when you're playing.
Yeah, I don't want to get spiritual about it, but it's there. It's definitely there. It's huge. You go down like that, and everybody's quiet and bummed out already, and then you go down another late in the second or first there. And
yeah. That being said, got to give credit where credit is due. They were both beautiful backhanded goals.
Yep, very.
And just went in very strategically, quite honestly.
Yeah, and against the tired Suzitia, I'm sure.
Yes.
A long time in net over the past 3 days. So.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that earlier, and then I've been mentioning it here. I'm still trying to figure out, why is he in there? Because with these critical times coming along, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a decision that I'd like to hear the answer to. I'm sure we won't, maybe unless it depends on who's coming up to the post game. But
yeah, you never know. That could be a question.
They're definitely not giving him a rest. 10 shots in the first is, they've been certainly the aggressor, winning a lot of the foot races, which is I think you got to have those. They're very important. I'm sure we're a step behind. It's a lot of hockey in 3 days, but you got to be ready to go, and I think you got to come out stronger than that in the second if you're going to stand a chance.
London knows our weaknesses too. I mean, I'm noticing back to seemed like we were doing better for a while in the corners, but today not so much.
Yeah, shying away from big hits, losing the puck battles that ultimately lead to goals, and you got to have them. You really have to have them. You got to be strong on the puck in just the little things that are going to eventually add up to a big play. It's so important.
I've seen some good intent out there from the Sarnia Sting with the passing.
You
kind of look and go, oh yeah, but they're missing them.
Puck seems to be rolling a bit on them. No one can pick it up on the other end.
Yeah.
A lot of trouble getting into the neutral zone and in the offensive zone. Turnovers right away. Passes that you kind of probably shouldn't have made. Just have a better look and don't be scared to hold on to it for a couple seconds to open people up.
Right.
You don't have to get it over to somebody as soon as you cross the blue line.
Well, we call it before like that hot potato sometimes. It's like, I don't want it, you take it.
I can relate. I remember
breathe.
You never want to be the player that with the puck that makes the mistake. And all the eyes are on you on the way back to the bench, but you got to have some confidence in yourself too.
Yeah, well, that belief level certainly has a big play in all of this as well. And then again, coming up against London, it's hard to overcome that, especially with this team, not to make the excuse, but a young team that's, this really is playoff hockey right now.
Yeah, against the team that you don't want to face, but if you do, you want to have the prior knowledge of how they are. And then I haven't seen too much, there's been a scuffle or two, but it's a lot of, it's like a chess match out here. There hasn't been the fights and the crazy hits. It's a lot of structured play, but I'm sure there's going to be some frustration if you keep going down. And the game's not out of reach. It's only 2 goals. You just have to come out better in the second and hard on the puck.
Well, and if we want to recreate what they did last time against London, where in the third period they were down and it was like 3 goals, came back, tied things up to win. Can you imagine the pandemonium that would happen in this arena here today if something like that were to... I'm not looking for any dramatic endings here today. I just want to see the Sarnia Sting win, but it would be pretty crazy in here.
It'd be nice to coast into a win, but yeah, a late third period in an OT, nothing gets your heart going like that on a beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. Let's go check in on TikTok. We live in a village called... beautiful gold tie. Oh, you like my gold tie. Oh,
That is a nice one.
Thank you very much. And I dressed myself today because Jennifer was away for the weekend.
That's why you mismatched the colors.
No, I didn't mismatch. What are you talking about?
Made you look.
Everything goes with black.
Made you look.
So when she's not around, I just do that. What is it?
The gold chain.
Oh, Joe Haven. Joe Haven.
Joe Haven. Cool. But the way you spell it.
Is Joe Haven. The way you spell it is Gujoa Haven. That gold chain would match my Wheaties jersey. There you go. Some comments in this live were filtered. Okay, who's being nasty? I've got a flash goal view. What's a flash goal? That's something new.
You get any shinny
I
up
got
there?
some tiny dinies.
Oh, right on.
Emily took care of the goals. Flash goal. 4 gifters send hat and mustache to your live in 15 minutes. Okay. So we need 4 gifters to send a hat and mustache in the next 15 minutes to meet this goal. All right, that'll be interesting.
I wonder if they get any pond hockey up in Joe Haven. You guys get the sticks out?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's freezing, but
it's nice out here today in Sarnia.
Beautiful.
It's up to 9 degrees, I think, was the last time. It's still fake spring, though.
Yeah, the pool spring. That's
Right.
what they call it.
This is a time of season where they tease guys like me who have motorcycles and cars, and we want to get them out and drive them. So, and other fans in that
Still
area
ice
too.
on the road.
I want to give a shout out actually to Vince Savo and Keith Jakes and I can't think of everybody, but you know who you are, from Retro Car Events. They're down in Toronto at the Motorama, and Dan Lozier was one. He won first place in his category for his car, and Keith Jakes also got a prize out there. So if you guys are listening, they're probably traveling back from Toronto, but congratulations. Yeah, we do sometimes. It's pretty interesting to play.
Cool.
Okay.
Very cool.
Cool. Well, the conversation. You're Al Latang. There's 2 goals on the board. What are you saying to this young team?
Don't panic now. It's just keep playing. Like, it hasn't been awful, really.
No,
like,
it hasn't.
They had 5 shots, and they got the goalie moving a bit, and it made the team think. But just come in hard, finish the checks, get to the puck first. It's so important. Like, the more possession time, and it's very simple. The more control you have, the more you score. You have to get to the puck first.
You can't wait for the opportunities, especially against a team like London. You really got to be creating constantly. Keep moving it around. Keep it in the general area. We got to stay out of those corner boards because we're just not winning there. And keep it out in the middle to fight for it, I guess, you know.
Bodies to the net, too.
Yeah.
Make the goalie get in front of his sight line, you know. You're not going to score with this is a great goalie. This isn't Austin Elliott, but this is Medvedev, and he's a great goalie, too.
Yeah.
You have to take away the sight line.
And just get back to the basics, I think. Sometimes we try to get a little too fancy out there. It's almost like we got to get fancy because it's London. We got to psych them out or something. I don't think you do. I think you just play basic fundamental hockey. They might not even see that coming.
Yeah, I mean, they're not an unbeatable team. They lose. It's not Superman. Just move the puck around, get shots on net, and make sure they're contested.
I expect at some point, and I'm thinking it's going to be right here in this second period, things are going to get, like we haven't seen any penalties yet.
A little chippy, little choppy.
I think it's going to get.
I'm sure it's coming.
It's
very rare to get through a battle of the 402 game without a.
Well, there's a show aspect to all of this too. They want to perform for the fans, but
it's the entertainment district.
Right. I never, we try to, as broadcasters, we try to make some predictions, but when you're playing against a team like London, there's just no way to really pull that off.
No, there's nothing you can say. Sometimes they come in and they're the best team you've seen, and some other times they're lacking it, and we can take advantage of it.
Yeah, we said it before. Congratulations to Dale Hunter on his 1,000th win. See,
crazy.
It's hard to say that. 1,000.
DTH. Those are tough letters to put together.
Yeah. But congratulations to him on that. And, honestly, no matter what you feel about London, well-deserved out there. He's been a great coach for many, many years. Emily sent the hat and mustache. I got to giddy up on out of here.
Nice.
Talk to you later and have a good day. Jose, thank you so much from Nunavut. We appreciate you.
Yeah, right on. Thank you.
Go Haven. And Becca is going to say we're up to 16,000. Yeah, we appreciate that. Well, I think, like you said, it's too early to tell. I think you're right. You can pause, breathe a little bit, and just play hockey. This team has still got it in them to win the next, not just today, but after today, they've got a few roads ahead of them still that they've got to overcome. But with the right basic fundamentals and the right mental attitude, I think that's really what's going to at least hold them into the spot they're in right now, which is really the key factor.
Yeah, I mean, even if you don't win the game, it'd be nice to take them to OT. Just get a point out of this.
Right.
It'd be nice.
Yeah.
To do 3 out of 6 at the very least. 2 out of 6 isn't. It's not great. It's not bad, but we'd like to have more than that.
Try to recover from that loss last night of Flint. It's because we weren't there.
Yeah, that's right. I believe there's 3. Is there a Wednesday home game and a Friday home game?
Yeah, we got a Wednesday against Erie, I think.
Maybe Erie, maybe.
Yeah. I don't look that far ahead. We're here today.
We got to focus on the here and now.
Right on. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up here on Facebook and YouTube, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please click the like, the love, and the share. Help us grow what we're doing here from the Hughes Intelligence Canada Hockey Suite. Connor's going to take a break, and he'll be back at the end of the second period. Of course, I'll have the post-game press conference down in the restaurant here. You can follow that on my Facebook and YouTube, and follow the Sarnia Sting on Facebook and YouTube as well for all of that. But for right now, I'm David Burrows and my friend Connor Burke. 1, 2, 3.
Go Sting, go.